Hello everyone, hi, this is Abhishek, and today it's the eighth session of Dataweave. So let us see the agenda for our class today. So we are going to discuss on dates and timer function. So these all are the functions which we are going to do today, and this is very small functions, and it will not take much time today. So let us first go with our first one, which is at beginning of date. Okay, so as the name suggests, a beginning of date means day means whatever date time format we give, so whatever timing is there, it will always bring that at the beginning of the time. Like say in this case, it will always be 12 a.m. Okay, it will bring us to the beginning of the day. Okay, similarly we have got another one like for hours. Okay, which will change the hours like this minutes and second. Okay, whatever we are doing, so it will change the minutes and seconds to that part. Now if I make it 13, see I am giving here 30 20, it's making that as 00. Okay, so it's bringing to a specific hour. Okay, now just one thing I need to add, just I found it. So if I try it with anything like in between 12 a.m. to 12 p.m., it's giving me error because the code how it is written, it is taking it as a single item. Okay, so it is not making it as a dead time format, it is making it as a string. So that is something I'm facing now, which I have just encountered. Like there is some issue with this, there is some bug with this, and I will surely report that. But if you put anything with 24 hours schedule after 12 p.m., it works fine with that. Okay, but if I try to do with uh, that am format, it's giving me error because it is converting it to into a single one. Okay, and I will report this to Mulesoft, and we'll ask Mulesoft like to, if it's a bug then it should fix, because it's saying it cannot coerce string to date time. Okay, now this is returning us a date time, but here it is failing. So this is something new which I found now. Okay, like whatever I do, it doesn't work like this. Then in that case, I need to find some other way. Like even if I provide just time also, it's not working like that. Okay, so but our is like whatever timing we are giving, it is always bringing it to the first of that hour. Like if it is we are giving 1 p.m. 1:30 p.m., it will bring it to 1 p.m. Now month. Okay, so whatever date time format we give, it will always bring to the first day of the month. Now I have given now today is 20, but it's giving us the first date of that month. Okay, so this is about the beginning of the month. Now beginning of the week again. Now it's 20th, so the week began at 13th. So it's bringing the beginning of the week, that is 13th. Beginning of the year, so it will bring us to the 1st January. See. So any question till now? Anyone? Any question, guys?
Here, beginning of the year, Abhishek. Hi, Abhishek. This is Satish.
Yeah, yeah. Hi.
Here, beginning of the year and now
Huh?
function
Huh?
uh, is like a same means functionality
See
means of
now represents the current time date time format. See, this is now. This is the system timing. Let me make it to IST. See, this is the current date time I'm getting. So when I say beginning of the year, it is taking me to January 1st, and it is converting it to local date time, or I can say date time. Yeah. Okay, we can also convert it like, let me try like this, and see, I can convert this to whatever I want, but now represents the current date time, and at the beginning of the year means 1st January of this year. Now if I make it like this, suppose if I do it 2021 03 20 T, so it works only with date also. Okay, so we can modify it like to date or to date time or to local date time. Everywhere it will work. See,
Means if you want to convert the Indian time to US or UK time.
yeah, this is that format. If you want to convert, like this is the format to convert to that time zone. But I'm talking about this at beginning of the year. That means it will it will convert it to 1st January of whatever year you have mentioned. Okay, it would
Okay.
convert it to that. Now
In
date.
data, in data
Abhishek,
view, it might it's like
Uh-huh.
a
What?
in Mulesoft means
Uh,
in Mulesoft it's taking like a year, month, and date. Like that is the default one.
by default, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to format, you can do that. Okay, there is a format thing. Let me try this. TTMM. Why? See, I changed it. I formatted to my requirement. By default, it will be something like this, but I changed it. We can also format it. Okay. By default, it will be this, correct? Year,
Yeah.
month, then date.
Means
Okay.
some endpoint systems are different to data format like DBR.
Yes. So that in that case, you can change it in your convenient way. Like you can also convert string to date time to string. That is also possible, na? Okay.
Can you show me the beginning of the
Abhishek,
week?
can you go for the beginning of the week? Actually,
Beginning of the week.
beginning of the
Okay.
week. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Why
actually
it
showing
starts
like a
from
date or
13th?
how anyone understand this one week or what?
How anyone's understand? So if you are
You know,
using this, you need to specify, na? Yeah. So the timing will be 00. It's just giving you the beginning of the week. That's it. It's nothing with the timing. The timing will be
how
00.
we probably understand.
Huh?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks. Yeah, now
Yeah.
understood. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
So why it is starting from the date 13th? So it's the beginning of the
Because
week, right? Yeah.
yeah, because it is taking like this Sunday as the beginning of the week. Okay.
Okay,
This is
before
taking,
that's okay. Yeah, fine.
yeah. Now
6th is
see
also beginning of the week, right?
it will take you the current week. Now how it will take other week? It will take the current week we are now. What is the time date is 20. With reference to this only it will take. Now how it will take
Yeah.
6? If I need to make it
Okay.
6, I need to give that date as 13. Now suppose, let me do it this way. If I do the date as, suppose, see, now it's 6. I need to provide a date in that week, then only it gives me. It will not give me the beginning of the week for all the weeks. The current week only it will give, correct?
Okay, it
So here
refers to
it is
the
6.
current date. Okay.
Correct. With reference,
Yeah.
no, see, I have given now, that's why with reference to the current date. Now I
Yes,
have
yes, true.
given a hard coded date time value. So it is 6. So whatever inputs you provide with respect to that, just I am showing now because we are doing in current date time format, but we can give anything what we write, what we want. Any date time format we can give. That's fine. I can give date also. It will work. Okay.
Okay, okay,
You need to
clear.
provide that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now date. So what it does, in an object you are specifying what is your year, what is your month, and what is your day. So it will convert into a date format in this way. By default, this is the format. You can also change it, but you need to specify this parameters. Okay, this is what you need to specify. Okay, so automatically when you say date function, it will take it as a complete date. Okay, this is for date. Same we have for date time. Okay, here we need to give year, month, date, hours, and time zone if you want. Okay, if you need to. Time zone also you need to give the time zone. Okay, it is mandatory. So it will convert that into a date time format with time zone. Okay, so I have given the time zone here. See, now if I change it to like 48. Okay, and one more thing, when you give the hour, now it should be in like the 24-hour format. Now see, if I give 01, it will give me error. Okay, it doesn't expect that. It expect like if it is 1 2 3, then it should be in single digit, not with 0. Automatically it will convert it into that datetime format. Okay, so it is like 24-hour format. If it is hours in some single digit, like 8 9, it should be in single digit, but it is like 13 14, then it should be in this format because it is taking it as a 12 hours format. Okay, this is one thing, like to when you are providing the hour. Also for second, if the second is 0, then it should be only in single digit, not 00, only 0. Apart from that, if it is double digit, then fine, but if it is for single digit, then it should be single digit. Automatically it will take it as 09. See. Okay, now next is local date time. Similar thing. Okay, I will just show you there also. There only one thing I need to show you is in local date time we don't give the time zone. So even though I have given the time zone over here, it is not taking that because it is local date time format. It just give you the date and time, not the time zone. So although I give the time zone or not, it's fine. Like it is not mandatory over here. In date time format, we need to give a time zone, but in local date time, we don't need to give it. Okay. Same the single one I said, it is for month also. If it is like 1 to 9 month, then it should be in single digit. Okay, otherwise if you put 0 3 and all those, it will give you error. Okay, any question till this? Any question till this? Anyone?
Hi, Abhishek.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to convert the date, I mean time into 12 hours format, can we do that?
What format?
I mean, you're saying that
Yeah.
date will take in 24 hours format, right?
Huh?
Can we convert 24 hours into 12 hours format?
Okay, you want to convert it.
Yeah.
Okay, so for that a little bit thing you need to do is, now suppose local date time format, this is YY MMDDT. Here I will make it as uh, why it is taking it as string. Okay, yeah, see, I've converted it. So this HH represent like your 24-hour. Now if I do HH as capital, it will come as 13, which I have provided here. But if I do it as small hh, it is in our 12 format, 12 hours format. See, it is giving me 01. 13 represents 01, correct? So it
Yeah.
changes it. 14 represent 2, so it changes it. So just you need to do a extra formatting. That's it.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Abhishek, just one doubt.
Yeah.
Like it needs to start like beginning of the week and like every 1:30 like that, because it starts by 12 a.m. right? So you add it 1.5 hours to it, or like how it will be that?
I didn't got your point. Like you are
Every
talking about
week it should start at maybe like 1:30
every
a.m.
week should start with 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Like you need to manually do this. That's you're
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Like okay, let me bring it. So when you say like this is giving us this, okay, but you
Yeah.
want here it should be 1:30.
Yeah. So we have to
Okay,
add.
okay. So what you need to do is, in that case, you need to like I will take it as date time suppose, and then I will format it. So my date should be fine. Okay, I can do it in like this, and you want 130. What I am missing? I am missing something. 1 minute. It is taking local date time. It is taking date time as date time. Okay, so you can do a different things over here. One thing is you can just take the date. Okay, like you can do it like this date, and now I can try. Just give me 1 minute. Date as string plus plus t01 0 here. This is one thing I can try. Okay, this is one thing I can try where you are taking just the beginning of the week as date time. Let me see. Uh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. See, so this way, this is one way you can convert, or you can direct format it. Let me try that also. I'm not sure why that was giving me error. That time. Okay. Format. Now this is YYMMTT T, then 0130. Yeah, this is working now. See, this also works.
Okay.
Got it?
Abhishek. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So we did local date time. Now local time similar. Like date time was representing our date time everything, where we have provided like in this case we have provided the local time everything. Okay. Year, month, day, hours, everything we have provided because it was local date time. Now it is only local time, so we are just providing hour, minutes, seconds, no time zone required. So it is converting that into a time format. Okay, similar for time. Just 1 minute. Similar for time. Here, just the difference is we are giving a time zone. We are just giving a time zone. So this will be like this. So it's with time zone it will give. If I remove time zones, let's see what happen. It gives error because it needs a time zone. Yeah, anyone have any question?
Yeah, Abhishek,
Yeah.
if we give the in the datetime format, dollars format, if we mention small h's, so it will convert to the dollars format, right? In dollars format, how we can know it is AM or PM?
No, if you are giving 12 hours, if you are giving HH in small, that means you need to figure it out. It will not show you whether it is AM or PM. Now in that case, if you want, you can use the 12-hour format. Otherwise, you need to like specify something over there. Then by automatically you need to sense it because the code is not going to give you it's a AM or PM. If you are using it as 12-hour format, you need to sense it. Then you need to write some logic to sense that okay, it is saying AM or PM, or your end system should accept it like that. There should be some code which is expecting it to be at 12-hour formats. So
Okay,
that is you need to manually do something over there.
so we need to develop some logic for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, so in that case, one thing you can do is now suppose maybe I will take it in the later part where I will try to build a logic to show like what if it is AM or PM, how to identify that one. Okay, Let us take it at the last when everything is all these functions are covered. Okay.
Abhishek, this local time considered for which country? Like,
See, this is just a format. Like we have two format. We have date time format. We have local date time format. In date time format, we might get the Z part, or we can say the time zone part. In local date time, we don't need the time zone. Now I'm in IST. Okay, so I need local date time. I don't want to add this +5 and all this to my system or to my data. So I will just use local date time. I will not use the time zone part. Okay, so this is just a format, so it depends like where you want to use this. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now next three is today, tomorrow, and yesterday. Okay, so these are just very simple one. So today will give you what is the date for today. Okay, tomorrow will give you for tomorrow, and yesterday will give for yesterday. And make sure this is our library. Okay, whenever you are dealing with the date time, you need to put this sorry, whenever you are dealing with the date, you need to put this library, the dates library, then only it will work. If I remove this, it will not work. Okay, so this is our library which we are. So let me take it like this. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. See, this is this like you have a function directly to get like the day day minus today -1 and today +1. So it gives you this. Today it's 20th. Yesterday it was 19. Tomorrow it will be 21. So this functions and all this date function which I have shown you, all these are introduced in this particular block date function. This date function, all these are introduced in the new version, that is 2.4.0. Okay, these are introduced in the new Dataweave version, so you may not find it in the older version like 2.3 or 2.2. These all are introduced in 2.4 version. Okay, any question on dates? Like we are done with the dates library. Any question on this now, on any of this function? I will show you the
Yeah,
function's name again. Yeah, this is the
Abhishek,
functions.
Abhishek, in the header,
Mhm.
we imported the class, right? Core
Correct,
date. Without
correct.
importing that one, these functions won't work, right?
Will not work. Yeah, that's what I
In
said.
that,
Like without say, because there is no reference.
yeah,
This is binded. This is binded with this particular function only. Correct.
yeah,
So without this, it will not work.
okay. Yeah, if we want to work with the dates, compulsory we need to add that class. Then only we need to try this one. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. Any?
Abhishek,
Yeah.
yeah, Abhishek,
Hmm.
will it work today -1 kind of thing? Will it work here?
Today -1.
Yeah.
No, not like this. So in that case, I think you need to bring the period one. P1 day, and let us try. Uh, yeah, see, you need to write down the period function, and we can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Same thing can work for year also, right? P1Y or something.
P1y.
I'm
Yes.
thinking, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Any other question? So
Uh,
this function, what we have done over here, automatically this is an internal function here. Now if I plus, it will say 23. If I plus a day, this is tomorrow. So this functions represent this thing.
The same notation will work for month also, right?
Yeah. So for month,
Yeah.
yeah, let me see. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So this today function is something like this, like this is the format in this way as date. this is the actual function of today, what it seems. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are done with dates. Now let us go with any question again on this on date part.
Abhishek,
Yeah.
Abhishek, one
Hmm.
question.
Hmm.
Actually, means some of the projects are migrated to Mule 3 to Mule 4, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So how to know me which are the deprecated functions, which are the working in uh, uh, the 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 conversion means in the migration means.
See, deprecated, surely there is difference between Mule 3 and Mule 4. That is one thing. But deprecated function, like you need to keep on updating yourself. Deprecated in the sense you can go and you can check the Mulesoft documents. There, everything will be written like what are the function in 2.2, what are the function in 2.4, and what are the function in 2.3. Now the thing is, when you will migrate it to the latest version. That is 4.4. And 4.4 support the Dataweave version of 2.4. So there all this function will work. Even the functions which were there in 2.2 and 2.3, that will also work in 2.4. Now if anything is deprecated and if you're trying that in your Dataweave, automatically the Dataweave give you like this function is not present or this is an invalid function. Okay, your Dataweave will tell you like you cannot use this function, this is no longer exist, or this function is invalid, something like that.
Okay. Means in Mule 3, 2.2 and 2.3 are supported. Means right.
In Mule 3, Dataweave 1.0 was supported. In Mule 4, Dataweave 2 version is supported. So when I say 2, now when I say this 2, this means your 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, all that version which is starting with 2, that is supported over here.
Okay. In Mule 4, 2.0, 2.1, 2, 3, 4
Yeah,
supported.
everything.
In
Correct.
Mule 3, 1.0 only.
1.0 only. Yeah.
Mm.
So you will see it is Dataweave 1.0 in Mule 3. If you'll see while migrating, it is Dataweave. Now the Dataweave from 1 to 2 it is changed. Like in Dataweave 1.0 we have then and otherwise.
Okay.
Hmm. But in Mule 4 we don't have then and otherwise. We have if else condition. Or yesterday I have shown like in the core one we have got uh, then and on null. That was one. Okay. So there are changes. Okay. Now let us start with the timer function. Okay. So just we have 4 function in this, and the library is timer for this one. So when you say current millisecond, it will the current time what I have or what the system have, it's convert that into milliseconds. Like it expands the milliseconds. Okay, now let's see this. Okay, so this works with this part, the milliseconds part. Okay, so it will keep on changing as we will like keep on putting. Okay, so sorry, it converts the current time, it converts this particular current time into millisecond. Okay, completely sorry, it converts the current time into milliseconds. Okay, current milliseconds means the current time you are giving, automatically it will give it. Okay, automatically it is taking the current time and it is converting into the time into milliseconds. Okay, similarly we have another one is 2 milliseconds, but here you need to give the timing by yourself. Okay, now okay, let me take this part only. Okay, see both are same, but here we don't need to specify any time date time format, but here I have specified now. That means for this particular timing, the current timing, I want to find what is the millisecond, but I can give any other date time to the it. Okay, I can provide any other date time. Okay, now suppose this is my date time. Let me try with something else. Okay, let me try with 2. Okay, and this one is like this. So see this changes. Okay, this changes. Okay, it will keep on like changing. Okay, so here we can give our own datetime format. Okay, we can give our own datetime format. So it will work on that. Okay, so this is current milliseconds and this is 2 milliseconds. Now we have two other function, that is duration and time. So what this do is this tells you like when you are writing a Dataweave code, so how much millisecond it took for that code to complete. Okay, so now what I have done, I have used a wait. So it will wait for 3 milliseconds and then it will process my this one. So here the timing is this. If I don't give anything, if I don't give wait, so it is not taking any time. It is just in 0 millisecond. It is giving me the result. Okay, this is what the duration do. So and what time do? Time also do the same kind of thing, but it is giving us the start and time for that. Okay, it's give us the starting date, starting time and date, like at what time it started and how much time it took to evaluate it. Okay, now I have given a wait period of 2.5 second. That is like 2500 milliseconds. Okay, that is 2.5 second, I guess. So if you'll see, it will change the second over here. Okay, if I don't wait, and if I simply pass it, so see, there is no much difference. There is just this a small millisecond difference, just very small, which is negligible, but nothing changes. So this is very negligible one. Okay, almost if you'll see, there is no change. So what duration do? Duration give you how much millisecond difference is there, and time give you the like starting and the uh, time taken to process that request. Okay, that's what this time and duration do. And automatically, like it will automatically give you. I have not given anything. Okay, I have not specify any object over here for time. Like it should give me a start date or it should give me an end date. Let me remove wait because it will conflict. Okay. See, zero duration is 0, no millisecond gap. This is all itself giving its start and end, and this is like this object is automatically created by itself where start, result and end. I have not created anything for this one. I have not created an object, just by default time and duration automatically giving this output in an object format, which is saying the time, what is the duration it took to evaluate this particular Dataweave code, the result, and here the starting, the ending and the result in between. Okay, so this what the duration, time and this two, and
Here,
just 1 minute, just 1 minute, just 1 minute. And just we have this for function. Okay, in our timing. Okay, these are the 4 functions in our timing library. Yeah, please tell me. And the library is this timer. Yeah, someone was telling asking the question. Now you can
yeah,
ask.
this is it. Here,
Yeah,
import timer and one more import function also you are included.
that
Run.
I included that was runtime. That I included because I was using this one runtime. I was using wait, na. I was using wait. That's why. Runtime. TW runtime. Yes. From okay. I was using wait. So to import wait, I need to use that. Okay.
Mhm.
So wait will come from this particular library, that is runtime. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, main one
Yeah.
is the timer. libraries.
Timer, yeah, timer is the main one for the, we are talking about timer function, and we have this 4 function in timer. So if we need to use this 4 function, we need to have timer library imported. Okay, so that's all for today, but let us have a recap. Okay, what we have done, let's have a
Abhishek,
fast.
Abhishek,
Yeah,
yeah, Abhishek, one question. We are displaying current milliseconds, right? What it mean by current
correct.
milliseconds
Current,
means, yeah, it will all the for today's all the time, whatever we have hours, minutes, seconds, and
correct.
milliseconds, it will convert into total time into milliseconds, and it will display, right?
Correct. So current, yeah. So now the current time, it is 10:13, like suppose, but this is taking the system time, which is not in IST. Okay,
Okay.
this is taking the system time. This is my current time. So if I keep on refreshing it, now see this is coming in this 751493230. Correct. If I
Okay.
keep on refreshing it, it will keep on changing. Okay, because
Yeah.
it is taking the current time. Okay, the
Okay.
current time is keep on moving. The seconds, milliseconds, it's a keep on moving. So your current millisecond will also keep on moving.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what I do. So now let me just have a quick recap, and then again we can come up with all the questions. So what we have seen today is our agenda was this for dates and timer function. These are all the dates and timer function. So we discussed about at beginning of day, at beginning of hour, okay, at beginning of month, at beginning of week, at beginning of year, date, date time, local date time, local time, time, today, tomorrow, yesterday. Okay, these are the dates function. Then comes the timer function. These are current milliseconds, duration, time, 2 milliseconds, and that's it. That's what all we have done for our today's session. Yeah, now you can bring up with another questions if you have.
What is the difference between duration and time, Abhishek?
Okay, so the difference is what it is doing in duration. It is giving us how much millisecond time it took to print this result, to bring this result. Okay, this is what the duration do. Okay, this is duration, and this is time. Okay, now let me
Okay.
remove this. So see the difference. So duration gives you how much time in millisecond. Okay, how much time it takes to print this result or to evaluate this result. So it doesn't take any time. It's in 0 millisecond, like fast. Just the way we have written, it is evaluated. And what time do? Time give you specific start and end date time for that particular result. Now, if you'll see here, it has not taken any time. Okay, like 0 millisecond. So it is taking 0 milliseconds, okay, to evaluate this particular output. This is our result, and it has like not taken much time. Okay, very small fraction of time. Now if you'll see, very small fraction, this is negligible. Okay, so it is 0 millisecond. So duration give you the number of the amount of time it took in milliseconds, and time gives you the start and end. So you can yourself calculate what is the difference. Okay, so it is specifying the start and end, and it is specifying duration, specifying the amount of time it took to evaluate that particular Dataweave code. Now I'm just giving a small string. It is not taking time, but there might be a case where you are writing a complex logic. So you want to know like how much time that logic is taking to build that like that Dataweave code is taking to build that output, how much time it is taking. So there you can either use duration if you want the actual time in milliseconds, or if you want the start and end time for that particular logic, then you can use time. Okay.
Abhishek, it is to do with the data view execution time, right? I mean,
Yes, means this particular data wave, how much time this data wave is taking to execute that logic, what you have written in data wave, not the system, not the application, not your API time, just the particular data wave time, just the logic which you have
okay.
written in data wave, that time.
Okay.
Okay.
One more question, Abhishek. Here in line number 6, duration function, in the output window 3 and 4, the time and result keywords we are not giving, right? It is giving automatically.
Yeah, that's
Keyword.
what it's the it's the functionality of this duration. It
Okay.
have this format in this object. For time also you see automatically it is giving this in this
Start
format.
and end.
Yeah, I'm not giving anything. So
Okay.
this is the inbuilt functionality of this duration and time.
Okay.
Okay,
Got
they will return the result in this way where they are saying this is your result. Now see, I have not specified anything for this. I have just given this as an input, and this is specify. Okay, this is your result. This is your output. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Any other question?
Yeah, Abhishek, this in real
Yeah.
time, and which scenario we are used this timer duration?
Yeah, see, that's why I said like what I said is now suppose you are doing a Dataweave where you have a lot of complex logic, like you are adding a lot of you are adding a lot of arrays together. Then you are doing some functionality over there. You are writing a complex logic which is taking little time to transform. Okay, it may take little time to transform. So in that case, you want to know like how much time it is taking to transform that particular output. There you can use this duration of time to just to identify like how much time it is taking, because performance is something which is very much important, like right. So you
Yes.
need to know like how much time it is taking, whether your performance is good, like whether it is giving you in a fraction of seconds or it is taking a lot of time. Okay, so there you can improve your data with code when you know like how much time it is taking, correct? So there you can use this one.
Okay. Yeah. Wait time means in studio also one of the component is there means
Yeah, date
wait
time.
some.
Date time is a format. Date time you're
Okay.
saying, no?
No, wait for some seconds or some minutes.
Okay, wait. Yeah. So wait, wait we are giving in milliseconds only. Okay, we'll come to that when we'll come to the wait function, but if we need to wait something, we give that into a millisecond format. Now if I need to give it in hour, then I need to specify that milliseconds. Okay, like 1000 millisecond is 1 second, 10,000 is 1 minute, I guess. Okay, 10,000 is 1 minute. Okay, so we need to convert that milliseconds to timing and or the hour into milliseconds, and then we need to provide into our wait. Like we need to wait for this much time. So it only takes millisecond, how much I remember. But yeah, we will check once we'll move to that wait function in future, in our future session. Na? There we will check like whether it is taking only millisecond. How far I remember, it takes only millisecond. Okay, we can specify only millisecond. We cannot specify hours or minute, but I'm not very sure. Okay, we will check it.
Okay.
Abhishek, as you said, like when there is some complex computation involved in data, we use this duration to
We
get
can
the,
use. We
yeah,
can
we can
use.
use.
Yeah.
But my question, like we are adding some object to an existing object or an array or something, and then if you simply add like duration gives that my result, will it be for this entire script, right, or the particular function calling or something? If you mention this
See,
duration, yeah.
in my result, you need to give the logic. Now suppose
Okay, you meant to say okay, the function calling or something that we have to give maybe.
yeah. So
So
this is the part where you can give your payload. Okay.
okay, got it. Okay, in that case, yeah, got it.
This is a inbuilt function. This is the part where you can give your payload. Now suppose I write something like maybe I can take a var x and I write an object, say a equal to 1. Okay, now if I provide x, see, this is my result. I need to give my payload in this part. Okay.
Yeah. So the entire logic should be there so that it will calculate the time for that entire logic. So,
correct.
yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question, guys?
So, Abhishek, the duration function is giving whatever the in the output section, whatever we are giving,
Hmm.
to execute and print that one, whatever the time it is